Hey guys, welcome to my channel Glen. My name's Glenn and I'm trying to share with you what I learned in the world of cryptocurrencies. If you like this content from me, please give this video a thumbs up before you leave this video. And if you're new to the channel and you want to continue to see my progress in the world of crypto, please click the subscribe button down here somewhere and join my journey. So today I thought I'd share with you guys what I've earned from mining from the big Z9, which you can probably hear in the background. You can see it there in the corner. What I've earned from October the 1st to November the 1st, which is today. Total amount of Bitcoin that my Z9 Mini has mined me. I am using pro hashing. They mine whatever the most profitable coin is. They convert it into whatever coin you want. Mine's Bitcoin. And they pay you out in Bitcoin. But for that, they do take 5% fee. But then you haven't got to worry about exchanging Zcash to Bitcoin at a later date anyway. So I think there's value for money in that. But anyway, the amount of Bitcoin that I've total received is 0.08070899, equivalent of £401 over the month. For you that are in America, that's about $510 in a month. So not too bad there. But the electricity costs on this machine actually cost £122. That was based on me putting in the kilowatts per hour, obviously working that out over, it's been running 24 hours a day for a whole month. It has not been switched off, it has not reset, none of the boards have had to switch, so yeah, it's just a very constant machine. The actual souls that it's producing is 48,000 and that doesn't really deviate. Even if it gets hot in here, it still churns out the same amount. A very, very consistent machine, which I quite like. It means I haven't got to continuously keep checking on it and worrying about it crashing. I get a notification from Pro Hashing if it does deviate in performance, but I very rarely hear anything from Pro Hashing. So I'm left with, all in total, 0.0562019 Bitcoin at the end of the month after I've paid my electricity. So that leaves a total profit of £279. That's based on today's prices of Bitcoin at £4,979, which again, if you're in America, is about $6,300. Bitcoin's dipped a bit recently. And this is what I earned in the month of September. Now, admittedly, I only had it for 1 week in September, so all these figures are based on 1 week. But you can see there the price of Bitcoin was higher than it is now. So Bitcoin's dropped, the hash rate's gone up. So all round, obviously, less profits to go around. But that is to be expected. So you may be watching this. Now, you may already have a Z9, and in which case, your return on investment is going to be a long time. But if you're thinking of buying a Z9 now, and you're saying, well, Glenn, should I buy one? Let's have a little look at that. So if we go over to Bitmain's website, I actually said a few weeks ago, I think it was, that for the Z9 to be profitable, Bitmain would have to be selling it under the $2,000 mark. Oddly enough, a few weeks to now, you can see that it's actually at $1,994. So just under $2,000. Not that they listen to me, but that's what I was expecting to happen. When I purchased the Z9, it was for $3,200, I believe. Plus I had to buy the PSU unit and obviously pay import tax of £500. So all in total, my total investment was probably just over £4,000. Obviously, that's almost half that. You still have to pay import tax. So let's work that out if you was to buy one today. Obviously, 1994 for the machine, plus 105 for the PSU, and then probably 20% worth of import tax, which is going to be about $400, 20% of £2,000. So that leaves you with about, let's round it up and say 2,500. If we go over to Google, 2,100 US dollars into pounds is 1,941 pounds. So if we have a look at obviously what I've earned in the last month, because that's the only real figures that we can go on, is £279 after all electricity costs. And we're going to do 1,979, I think that was, in pounds. We're going to divide that by what I've earned, 279. That gives you a return on investment just to pay the Z9 back at today's prices and today's hash rate and today's Bitcoin prices of 7 months. So that's up to you whether you decide that if you think that's a good return on investment or not. Obviously, it's better than what I'm currently facing. If my return on investment on this machine is probably going to be something like 11 to 12 months by the looks of things, because obviously I paid double that price for it. But never mind, never mind. Just a quick note. I don't actually own this machine. Someone else has bought it, and I'm just hosting it for them, and they're helping me obviously with creating content, also giving me a slight cut just for like paying my electricity and stuff like that. So that's it really, guys. I just wanted to share that with you. Obviously the Z9 minis, they're really struggling at the moment. If we go over to what to mine, and what to mine, just so you know, have changed it. Equihash used to be on the GPU side of things. It's now in ASIC, which is completely understandable, because everyone, if you're mining with GPUs on Equihash, you're going to struggle to earn anything. So let's put in the hash rate. They've actually changed it kilohash per second. So 48, that's what that machine is achieving consistently all day, every day. 48 kilohashes at a power wattage of 1150. My electricity's just gone up actually. I was on a 3-year deal and it come to an end, so I was on quite a low rate. But now I'm paying about 17 cents in America. So let's have a look now. So this is saying that currently the Z9 Mini, the big one, is achieving about $9 to $10 a day in profit. Sounds about right, to be honest, based on obviously the figures that I've just shown you. That's 300 for the month. That's obviously after electricity costs. So if you do that into pounds, about 250, 270. That's about right. So yeah, then they're pretty spot on what to mine. So there you have it. The thing that I think people will struggle with is the Z9 minis. So they achieve 15,000 overclocked, and they generally run at a watts of 300. Let's calculate that. According to this, they're running at about $3 to $4 or $3.50 profit a day, which is pretty shit. I don't know how else. I was just thinking of a clever way to word it, but it's pretty shit. To be fair though, obviously there's a lot of mining out there where it's completely unprofitable. Your return on investment, even if you was to buy, there are second-hand Z9 minis now going. Obviously for my ones I paid $850 plus a power supply unit, $1,000 plus the import tax. So I paid about $1,200. If you do that into pounds, about £900. But you probably can pick them up now on eBay. I've seen them going for about £500. Even that is still a poor return on investment. If you was to mine with one of those, you're going to earn about £2.50 a day. Times that by 31 days. That gives you £77. So let's do 500 divided by 77. Again, that gives you 6.5 to 7 months return on investment. So it seems like the Z9 has caught up with the Z9 minis in terms of return on investment, which is good to see. But still, if I'm being completely honest, at the way that Bitcoin is priced at the moment, if I was to give anyone advice, I get a lot of people message me through Telegram, which you can if you want to. In the link to it is down below. If you actually was to buy Bitcoin or the coins, even if you don't just believe in Bitcoin, if you say you believe in Horizon or Zen, whatever it is, Zcash, at today's prices, you're probably better off to buy that coin and just hold on to it, and obviously when it rises, happy days. Now you could catch a lightning bolt if you like by buying one of these machines, getting it delivered, and all of a sudden Bitcoin goes on a massive bull run. Then your return on investment would be pretty good, but you need to rely on those things happening. And also, if you're thinking that, then millions of other people are, so the hash rate will go up over time. So yeah, it's really, really difficult to remain profitable in the mining space, and that's me being 100% honest with you guys. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I know that there are some bigger YouTubers that do mining videos. They're all struggling. I think even Voscoin, one of the biggest, I would say, crypto mining YouTube channels out there, he was talking about how he's had to turn most of his machines off. I've actually gone and sold my Z9 minis. sorry to say that, guys, but obviously I'm looking at where it's going, and obviously I'm trying to cover myself. Obviously I have a all in total £2,000 investment in those two Z9 minis, and I've pretty much broke even. I mined about £350 worth of cryptocurrency with them over the course of the last couple of months, and then I sold them for about £725, so giving me a total return of about 1,900, 2,000. So I've actually broke even. So I'm not going to cry over it. A lot of people did say to me, and they put a comment saying, Glenn, you know, you're just in it for return on investment. But I'm trying to be smart, not lucky. You could be lucky and you could own that machine and it could be zero profitability a day. And Bitcoin could go on a massive bull run and then all of a sudden it is profitable again. That's lucky. You have to rely on that happening. But it's my gut feeling and my honest opinion that Bitcoin is going to stagnate for a little while, which means that this unprofitability is only going to get worse and worse. Therefore, I thought I might as well sell them now rather than later when they're only worth £300. So that's my honest feeling. I might have got it wrong, but I broke even, so I haven't lost out on anything, but then I haven't gained anything either. It's been a learning experience. But the Z9 Mini, like I say, someone else has bought that machine. He owns that machine and really is just paying me to host it. So obviously that is still running, and I've even recommended to him that he tries to sell it for a decent price. But obviously with the Bitmain reducing it by $1,000, it's going to be very difficult for him to sell it anywhere near what he paid for it. That's it from me, guys. I'm just trying to be real with you. I'm trying to be honest. I don't want anyone to go out there. I get messages a lot saying, should I buy this? Should I buy that? What about this machine? And it's not any particular brand. It's not Bitmain or in silicon. It's nothing against a particular manufacturer. It's just the way that the algorithms are set up. The more hashing rate that goes in there, the less there is to go around for everyone. And you would think with the price of Bitcoin going down that more and more people would unplug their machines and the hash rate would actually drop. But that's not the case. It's going up. So it's going to continue to go up even if the prices go up, because even more people will want to get involved. So the only way you're going to make money in this space is if you sell those, like, you know, you've got a contact and you can get hold of the machines cheap and sell them for a premium, because it seems people are willing to pay it. So that's my 2 cents on it, if you like. I'll see you guys on the next video. Please comment down below what your thoughts are on mining with the Z9 and the Z9 minis. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think I've made a big mistake by selling the Z9 minis? Or do you think actually I've dodged a bullet? So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please comment down below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. And you can also join our Telegram group chat and contact me and chat to the guys in there. And I'll see you on the next video from myself. See you later, guys. Bye.